Much more to tell you about this evening. You've heard the expression, having it all. Well, coming up after the break, we're going to talk live with the author of a best-selling new guidebook for women. It's designed to help you lead a fuller, happier, and more successful life. That's coming up. All right, listen up, everybody. We've all heard about some women in life who just seem to have everything that they want, from a happy marriage, successful career, money, to even beauty and health. But is it possible for you, or is it just a dream? Let's find out, because I'm very happy to welcome the author of a New York Times bestselling book. It's called The Art of Having It All. Christy Whitman is joining me right now. Christy, nice to have you here.
I'm so
this
thrilled
is great.
to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You know, I love your book.
Thank you.
I started looking through it. This is a woman's guide for unlimited abundance, as you call it.
Yes.
It sounds terrific, okay? People are asking, well, how can I get that? Does it really work? Tell me about it.
Well, there are universal laws that all of us need to abide by. One of them many of us have heard of, called law of attraction. Basically, everything in the universe is energy. When we're sending out positive thoughts, things that are positive come back to us. So that's one of the universal laws. There's another universal law called the sufficiency and abundance. So when we're coming from a place of being satisfied, or at least having where we're at right now be okay, while getting excited for what's coming down the road, we're working with the law of sufficiency and abundance.
So these are like, there are 7 essential laws that you talk about.
Yes. Fundamentally,
you're talking about having a positive attitude, expecting good things to happen, right?
Yes.
Does it work? Because, I mean, you know, it sounds great, but you've had your own personal experience. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we all have contrast that shows up in our lives, whether we've gained weight, or we're going through a divorce, or we've lost a loved one. We all have these things that show up.
Right.
But it's really, what do we do with that information? Do we stay stuck in the problem, or do we look at, what do I want? You know, how am I going to move through this situation? And it's really about taking the situation that shows up and saying, what do I want? Why do I want it? And how do I want to feel? What do I want in my life?
You're talking about control here, aren't you? Making sure that you take charge.
We have to take charge of our own minds. We have to take, we're the only ones that can choose our thoughts. We're the only ones that can choose and experience our emotions. And what we are sending out to the universe is going to come back.
You say live a life with no excuses. I like that. What does that mean?
Whatever shows up, we are the one that gets to choose. So, you know, I've been through many different things, debt and loss, and, you know, like many people have.
Yeah, life.
Exactly.
Right.
But it's what we do. It's how we react and respond, and how we move forward. We can't let this situation bring us down and let it be the excuse to let us live life fully and truly have it all.
And do you find that a lot of the principles that you're talking about, because I know you go out, you speak, you have a website, have you found other women who've said, this has worked for me?
I get to literally serve thousands of people every single month, and I've had women after women after women come to me and saying, I left a job where I couldn't stand doing anymore, I wasn't making any money, now I'm working less, I'm making more, I've lost weight, I found the love of my life.
That's good.
All by applying these universal principles, because they're universal. They work for men and women, every single person, all the time.
Well, everybody needs that kind of inspiration, right? I mean, you need to read something like this, but you also need to hang out with people that think the same way. Isn't that important?
Absolutely.
Right?
You got to surround yourself with people that really do believe what you believe.
All right. The Art of Having It All. Christy Whitman, thank you very much for coming here today. Liked your book, and you already autographed it too, didn't you? Thanks a lot. Thank you, Ernie. You bet.